Today we're going to be planting asparagus, and it's early spring, and you want to plant the asparagus just as early as you can in the spring. Now, I like to plant the asparagus really deep on a heavier soil, maybe 6 to 8 inches. Back when I used to have a commercial planting on sand, really light sand, I tried to plant it 10 to 12 inches deep. The deeper it is, in theory, the bigger the spears and the longer the bed will last, because the crowns tend to rise each year just maybe a fraction of an inch. So if you want your bed to last for 15, 20 years, it can, but you need to plant really deep. Now, it's very important to pick your site correctly, because the plants are going to be here for a long time. So think about it, that they're going to be there for 15, 20 years. So I like to dig a deep trench, as you've seen here. I like to clean it out. This is about 8 inches deep. And you can just take you don't have an exact fertilizer test, just put down some triple 12, triple 14. Not too much, but that'll help give it a good start. And then I like to work it in so the roots are just not right up against the fertilizer. So now you have this nice deep trench. Now, you take your plants, and you can see these buds on the end, and these buds, of course, are what are going to come up to be your asparagus fern. So I like to spread the roots out like this, put it down in the bottom, spread the roots kind of going both ways, and then cover it. Now, I only cover it at the beginning. I cover with maybe only 2 inches of soil. Now, these buds are going to break and come up, and only one or two will break. They come up, and then when they come up, I like to hoe in all summer long until at the end of the year, this will be level over the top. That way you can kill the weeds really easy the first year by doing that, and the ferns will come up and grow up through. Now, you should probably lay them out every 6 or 8 inches, coming down this row. And then you just cover them up. And as with all plants, when you plant them, you need to water them in really well. Water them in really well. Make sure the dirt is settled all the way around by putting lots of water on them. Now, as you look at the plant, the biggest bud on here will break and come up in the spring. The first year, second year, and some people even go 3 years without picking. You'll know when it's time to start picking the asparagus is because it'll come up and be a big spear, the size of your thumb. And if you can pick that. But then as they get spindly, you want to stop picking and let the crown rebuild its strength for the next year. So remember, you don't harvest the asparagus the first year or even the second year, and even the third year you watch to make sure the spears are big enough to pick. Asparagus itself will tell you when it's time to pick it. I'm Sam Merwin with Indiana Berry and Plant Company.